Hello everyone, it's Becky from Keats Kitchen. Let's make some zucchini bread. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is grate up the zucchini. I don't have a food processor here and all the handy dandy stuff I have back home. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way, and once again, this is how my little grandma would do it. So, grater, zucchini. I've got quite a bit that I need to grate, so I'll get all this grated and I will come back. Okay, we're gonna get going. I have my camera at a better angle today. I've had to be creative and figure things out. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of sugar. Just a touch more. Okay, and I have 3 eggs here, and they need to be beaten. It just works out better that way. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of vegetable oil. Oh, wow, look at that. Exactly 1 cup. A friend of mine gave me this little apron yesterday as a belated birthday gift. It's so cute, and it's definitely something my grandma Pete would wear in the kitchen. She had her apron on all the time. At your service. Okay, we're gonna get that nice and blended. Alrighty. Now, the vanilla time. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'm always a little more generous, so 1, 2, 2.5. Some recipes I'm more precise, but others it's like, oh, extra vanilla just makes it taste better. I have 2 cups of grated zucchini, but what I'm going to do is get a colander and put it in the colander and take some paper towels and pat it down and really make it dry, because after you freshly grate zucchini, it's very wet and you really don't want that extra moisture in your bread. So I'll be right back. I'm going to grab that real quick. Okay, I have the zucchini all patted down and dried, but first I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream. This is the secret for this zucchini bread. And I'm actually making quite a few loaves today because here in Phoenix I have a craft show tomorrow. Remember I told you that I sell my canned preserves. So I'm going to be selling a bunch of jams and jellies, and also they love my zucchini bread here, so I'm going to aim for 8 loaves. We'll see how far I get, but anyway, so I thought I'd share this with you today. This is a great recipe. Great recipe. Blend that all in. And yes, this is from my grandma, and I remember her grating the zucchini by hand. Nowadays we have it so much easier with food processors and KitchenAids, but today I'm going back in time and I'm doing everything the old-fashioned way, and actually it's very comforting and very relaxing and makes me appreciate the process of making all this. Okay, blend this in. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get all the dry ingredients ready. I have 2 cups of flour in here. The recipe calls for 3 cups, but we'll add the last cup at the end because I want to make sure that all the dry ingredients gets mixed well and distributed evenly. Okay, getting the dry ingredients all blended together. We have 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of salt, and here we go, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then we have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh, and you know what? I add a little bit of nutmeg to that. Let me go grab my nutmeg. Just gives it that little extra bing. Be right back. Oh, sorry about that. So I have nutmeg. I add about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm pretty generous, so about a heaping 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and blend that all together. And like I said, there's 1 more cup of flour, but we'll add that at the very end. Almost done here. Pretty simple. Zucchini bread is such a nice little treat to have around, great in the morning with tea or coffee or orange juice or whatever. Okay, so since I don't have my KitchenAid, I have to be really careful using my blender. So adding this a little at a time. Okay, that is coming together nicely. Okay, I'm going to get 1 more cup of flour. Be right back. Okay, 1 more cup of flour. So in this recipe, there's 3 cups of flour total, but I just add this at the end. I find it's easier to do that. So I want to make sure all of my dry ingredients are distributed evenly. Okay, I'm going to finish blending this up, and I'm going to get the bread pans over here. I've got my oven preheated to 350, and I'll be back and we'll get the batter. It goes into 2 bread pans, and it will bake at 350 for 60 minutes, 1 hour. Okie dokie, Smokey, we're back. I'm back. I've got my magic baker's joy. We're gonna spray this in the pans. Spray generously. This is the way you grease and flour. So, love this stuff. It's a little bit more money, but it's worth it. You know, some things are just worth the extra money. There we go. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Magic stuff. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the batter into the pans. This is so yummy. I'm excited. I started doing these craft shows a couple years ago down here in the community, and I set up all my jams and jellies plus the jewelry that I make. I wire wrap jewelry, but the jewelry just didn't do very well, which surprises me down here in Arizona. But oh my gosh, everybody goes for the food. I think that's the case everywhere. So I do really well selling my jams and jellies and my baked goods. I usually make baklava, but I don't know, I'm kind of running out of steam. I think I'll just stick with zucchini bread. I might make a couple loaves of lemon bread today. Baklava is on the list of things to make. Oh, it's so good. Baklava, in case you don't know what that is, it is like a Greek / Turkish dessert. Some people say it originated in Greece, others say Turkey, but anyway, Middle East, and it's made with phyllo dough and pistachio nuts and walnuts, honey, butter, lots of butter. So, okay, all ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Put in the oven. We're gonna bake this at 350 for 1 hour, friends. So I'll be back. Okay, just took the zucchini bread out of the oven. It's been baking at 350 for 1 hour and they're perfect. Oh my goodness, we're gonna let them cool down for a little bit and then take them out of the pan. And voila, they are done. Aren't they beautiful? They smell so good. So this recipe makes 2 loaves. And this recipe, I think it's the best zucchini bread recipe ever. So you can't go wrong. Give it a try. And thank you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. And I'll be back. I think I'm gonna show you how to make some hamburger pie next. So anyway, love you all. Mwah. See you soon.